Alright, and we should be live. I gotta figure out a good setup. And my dice are flying everywhere. Alright, Alright, so I'm just gonna be messing with a couple of settings. Trying to make everything look kinda pretty. Not really as pretty as it can be, given the circumstances. I need to go this way? Wait, how up and turn around. Okay, so this is the bottom. Okay, so I got the very bottom of the mat. Could probably scooty up. Turn you just a tiny bit. Alright, so alright, framing. I'm just framing my everything. Alright. Oh god, alright. I should probably turn autofocus off because that's going to drive me crazy. Close. Alright, let's turn that autofocus garbage off. Because my camera is really bad for autofocus. Like, it tries, but it fails so hard. Properties. Camera, autofocus off, apply. Let me pull out a singular Digimon card so I can figure out where I want the focus to be. Definitely not like that. I guess 13 is the best, okay. 13 or 14, something like that. Alright. I guess I should start spamming? I just spammed my video, though. Probably should have spammed them together. Oh well. I can exit E out of U. Where do I spam this to? Oh, well, I guess under streams, I know everyone else is going to be streaming. Literally everyone else is streaming. Holy biscuits. I'm going to get, like, no views. Oh my god. That's fine. We're not in it for the views. Maybe? Do I spam it in Tavern Brawlers? I feel like that's not the right place for it. Digicut Battler. Fuck. Fudge. Why is everyone gonna be streaming today? Why does everyone have to stream? I'm not going to start the case opening until 7:30. Right now I'm just doing some setup stuff. Alright, in here? Sure. I mean, I already know that Josh is doing the whole Gyroshan thing, Max is doing the Gyroshan thing, True Champion Steve is doing his locals. Who else is like a top streamer? Gyroshan is obviously doing the Gyroshan thing. Alright, I guess this'll be fine. Box openings are not very popular anyway, right?
This ocean
ads. Why is there ads? I don't want ads on this. I just want good royalty-free music. I mean, I could just go to YouTube's thingy, but I don't know. Because I just want some good classical music in the background. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's... I'm still trying to set this up. Okay, that should be good enough, right? Alright, so I guess this is just gonna have to work for what it is. So I will be opening my case, which is a big old box that has just a ton of boosters in it. So there's a quick glimpse at it. And then I have power-up packs, lots and lots of power-up packs. And then I have lots and lots of dash packs. So statistically, dash pack wise, I should be getting at least like three. Yeah, I should be getting like 3 or 4 playsets of each of the cards in it. And then mathematically, I should be getting a full playset of all of the cards in here, split between foil and non-foil. So that'll be interesting to see if the math is correct, or if the math is not correct. And then, on top of that, what else? Oh, I was going to talk about the mapping. So there is mapping in the booster set. So the boxes are actually mapped. So let me see if I could pull up the... So here is the mapping of the boosters. So, like, there's a little bit more research that has been done and has been developed since then, but, yeah, here's the boosters, the mapping on the boosters. So, you get 3 groups, and then obviously one group is really good, and then the other 2 are, like, medium to bad. So you really want to see group 2 the most, and then I think like the Yoshino box topper is like the one where you're like almost guaranteed to see a Lucimon. So there's just a whole bunch of interesting mapping that's going on here as well. So that's a thing, is the boxes are actually mapped. So I'm just hoping, like, the two box toppers you want to see is, like, Izzy is pretty known for having a good box, and then Yoshino is pretty good for having a good box. And then the two that you don't want to see is going to be the tie. So yellow tie means it's a bad box, although it has a higher chance of, like, the alt art being good for whatever reason. That's, like, not proven or disproven. That's just, like, the going theory. And then I think Thomas is the other bad box topper, where it's just like you have a 50-50 chance of, like, it being okay or it being completely bad. So it'll be interesting to see, like, how much of what I get. Marcus is supposedly an okay box topper. That's like an average box. Kari is supposed to be an average box. And then I really just want to see Izzy and Yoshino, and those boxes are going to be the fire boxes. Because I believe, like I said, Yoshino, you're, like, guaranteed to see a Lucimon unless the Lucimon gets eaten up by a alt art. Then you won't see a Yoshino, or then you won't see a Lucimon. But Yoshino is Lucimon boxes. So that'll always be fun. And then, what else? There's really no other, like, correlation other than, like, Yoshino and Izzy. So, and then I am going to be listing a whole bunch of these on TCG Player, obviously after I get my playset of everything set aside, just because I want to make sure I have everything in the set so I can, you know, like, play the set. Just because I do have a couple of stuff, and then I need to give back my brother his cards, because I borrowed his cards to play Yellow War, which I played in a locals, and, like, Yellow War is a good deck, don't get me wrong, against Yellow War, it's just not a very fun deck, because the mirror is absolutely miserable. Like, the mirror is actually terrible. Like, it's just a control mirror versus a control mirror, except, like, Yellow War is not really supposed to be a control deck. He just has control elements to him. So, it's super awkward. So, I'll start doing the box opening at 7:30. Eastern Standard Time. I guess I should... and then I already do have people wanting to buy cards from me, so that'll be good. And then, Mary, if you're... Oh, hey. Hey, Noshi. Always good to see you. Actually, do I have a better... screen here? Let me... Alright. That's not that much better. Where's the chat? Oh, chat's over here, so let me move chat. Chat, you could be... you could be right here, I guess. Transition. Alright. Let's try rocking this for right now. Although I think the screen real estate... No, let's just increase the screen real estate. I gotta message a friend to let him know that I'm gonna be streaming in like 5 minutes, because he is currently interested in some of my cards that I'm gonna be pulling. So, I do already have a couple of buyers, so... on a couple of cards, but oh man, the value kind of scares me. So, like, I'm really hoping to see Group 2 the most. Like, if I could see Group 2 the most, then I'll be very, very happy. I am starting to stream the case opening now. I'm pretty sure my other friend is going to be watching me. Well, alright. I let the two people that I kind of need to have watching. Wish you luck on your polls. I got 6 dud boxes yesterday, 0 Lucimons. Yeah, so, like, right now the correlation is, like, if you see a Yoshino, then you're going to be seeing a Lucimon 100%, except if it's a second alt art. Then if it's a second alt art, then obviously you won't see Lucimon. But outside of like seeing a second alt art, if you see Yoshino, you're borderline guaranteed a Lucimon. And that's the only like guarantee at seeing a Lucimon. The alt arts, from what I hear, is pretty random. So, like, it's the only thing in the set that's actually random because everything else is kind of just mapped. So, like, it's even mapped to the point where it's just like, yeah, there's mapping on left side and right side of the box where it's just like, they, depending on, like, how the mapping goes, either the left or the right side will have the higher prevalence of SRs. So, like, that's a little bit unfortunate, but, like, if you're buying single packs, like, you should already know what you're going into buying, like, just single raw boosters. I think the only safe way to buy single raw boosters is at, like, big box stores, because, like, I have no idea how they're, like, these are split up into individual packs. So, like, the only thing you have to be concerned about is, like, if the packs are going to be weighed or not. But outside of that, like, yeah. And I am definitely hoping my pulls are as good as they possibly can. I need to avoid all ties. Ties equals bad boxes. I want to see all Yoshinos because Yoshino gives me good boxes, and then next to Yoshino, I want to see Izzy. So those are the box toppers that tend to lead to the best booster boxes. So I'll be starting up in about, like, actually physically opening in about 2 minutes. I just wanted to, like, sit and chill for a minute, set up the stream, and, you know, do the whole normal thing. I just have classical music on in the background just because it's royalty-free, and for some reason people kind of liked my classical music when I did it for my other box openings, so I just figured stick with the theme. So, got about 2 minutes. First box was a tie box, and it had an alt art Lucy. Yeah, so, like, the tie boxes have, like, rumored to hold the best alt art cards, but the base box of it is, like, really bad. No, I didn't start yet, Roxas. I was literally waiting for you. Okay, so, like, I still have to start the stream and set everything up, though. So, give me a break, okay? Let me go to my stream manager. There we go. So this way I could actually see, like, my bitrate and everything. Maybe I should refresh that. Yeah, so, I have 12 power-up packs, and mathematically I should see about a playset of all of those cards. And then I have, obviously, 24 dash packs, so I should see about 4 playsets of each of them, if math is to believed. So, well, if math is to actually be believed. So, in less than 60 seconds, I'll start. How and where? So, Gamer Nerds, because, like, they screwed up my order on on Special Booster 1.0 to the point where, yeah, they screwed up my, order of Special Booster 1.5, no, they screwed up my 1.0 order and said, okay, we're not giving you 1.0, but we could transition your allocation to, we could transition what you paid to into BT04. I'm just like, okay, sure. So I was under the assumption that I was going to be getting BT4 from them this entire time, and then they were just like, oh yeah, JK, we actually got 1.0 in and we're going to fulfill your order. So I immediately went into panic mode because I'm just like, I don't have BT04 pre-ordered. I thought I was going to get it from them. And then I immediately called them and told them, like, hey, am I actually going to be getting BT04? And they're just like, well, we don't know. And I'm just like, what do you mean you don't know? So they told me, like, yeah, we just don't know. We didn't think about that yet. And I'm just like, okay, can you at least try to set a case aside for me? And they were just like, well, since you contacted us so quickly, sure, I guess we'll let you spend money on us. And I'm just like, Okay, thank you. And so here I am with a case of BT04 from Gamer Nerds. Yeah, Gamer Nerds has some weird customer service. Alright. So, should I be I guess I should organize them to see if, like, the mapping is true. Does anyone even care about me flipping through the commons and uncommons, or should I just go straight for the good stuff? Why the Beethoven? So, people kind of liked the classical music, and it's royalty-free, so I just have literally, like, a 4-hour video on of the royalty-free classical music. So, I just thought it was good atmosphere. Alright, so first pack is Bancho Leomon and Thomas. Wait, okay, so I did start, so this is the, left side box, so we'll see, if there's nothing good on this side, then it's guaranteed all of the hits are gonna be over here. Oh, I could adjust the music, or I could adjust the volume. Alright, that should be good, right? Actually, let me... Alright. So, we got Falcomon, regular Cusemon, a whole bunch of cards, and... Okay, so I got a Mirage Galgamon, so that means I'm going to be seeing a Nidhoggmon in the booster box. So this is going to be Group A then. So 3... So this is a Group A booster box. So this is going to be a pretty disappointing booster box for the most part. Nidhoggmon is going to be the only clutch card next to the alt art. So all of the alt art cards are kind of random, but I am guaranteed to see a Gogmamon, I think, and then I'm guaranteed to see a Nidhoggmon. So we'll see if that is true. Maybe I should have the groupings pulled up on my other screen here. Hold on, let me do that real quick. So, yeah, so if this is a Group 1 box, that means I'm guaranteed to see a Rise Greymon, a Gogmamon, and a Nidhoggmon. So, Izzy and Shine. So, and so far there's one hit in this box, so we'll see if this actually plays out. Because it looks like... I wonder if there's, like, a correlation between... So, there's the Gogmamon. So, yeah, this is 100% Group 1. So that means I don't exactly know what my other SRs are, because I'm guaranteed Rise Greymon, and I'm guaranteed Nidhoggmon. So that leaves, what, 4 SRs unaccounted for? So I hope those 4 SRs are going to be really good. Oops. So, there's the Rise. Yeah, so, okay. So, this side will have Nidhoggmon in it, and this side will have almost nothing in it. So, it'll be interesting to see how that actually plays out, if it's actually true. I'm hard-pressed to believe it actually is true. Because there's no reason for it, like, the people on the internet to lie, right? People on the internet don't lie. Everyone on the internet tells nothing but the truth, the whole truth, and every truth. Okay, so my secret is Ancient. So that means my alt art could be good. Ancient's probably the worst of the secrets. So, let me go back to... Where's my stream manager? There you are. Let me put you all the way over here and there. Okay, perfect. If it gets too dark, then I could just turn on a light and, we could go from there. But yeah, it's interesting at the fact that these boxes are mapped. Like, it's a little bit unfortunate that they're mapped, but, like, at the same time, like, what can you do? Like, mapping isn't necessarily the fault of the company. They just told the printers how to like, print the stuff, and then it's more of the printer's fault on why boxes are mapped. So, based on how the sheets are printed and everything is sorted and organized, yeah, there's the Nidhoggmon. So, I got everything from Group A. Trident Revolver is the rare. I think the last time I've ever saw a set being mapped was the Sun and Moon base set. Well, when I worked with Argent Saga was mapped. Like, I think Argent Saga's first booster was mapped. And we were really pissed. So, yeah. Mapping is usually not a good thing, because it really hurts stores and the trust between players and stores, because how do the players know that the loose boosters aren't pulled because they're mapped? What are you playing in this set mainly? So, I wanted to mainly play, hey, there's a Chaosmon, that's good. I wanted to mainly play, Yellow War, like, literally every other simp. But, like, at the same time, I hate the mirror. The mirror makes that deck not fun, and then Green Kawaga Punch, like, if the Green Kawaga player is, like, good, then, Green Kawaga just claps the deck. So, I don't think, like, War Greymon is going to be my main deck. I was rocking Rookie Rush, but that's literally because I didn't have anything else. So, yeah. Okay, so I got a Chaos Folder Arm, so that means I might see Group B. So, I got Group A and Group B, which are probably the two better groups. Just because, like, Chaosmon is still a really good card. Well, obviously, like, you want to see Group A, but between Group, or you want to see Group B, and then Group C and A are the okay ones. Like, you can't really avoid it. So Plutomon, yep, so this is Group A and Group B. So that means I will guarantee see a Yellow War Greymon, and then it's going to be either Blastmon, Lilamon, or Dandevimon. So it's going to be one of those. But I am guaranteed to see a Yellow War, which is good, because you want to see that card and Volder Arm as much as you humanly possibly can, because those are the two best SRs that are holding the most value in the set. So there's the Yellow War. I mean, unfortunately, like, the mapping thing kind of just takes away a lot of the fun, because it's like, once I see one card, I know what half my box is going to be. Argent Saga was very short-lived. Like, it was just a flash in the pan. Oh, boy. Oh, Lord. Hold on. I gotta get some sleeves. We'll use penny sleeves for right now. Alt Art Lucimon Box 1. That's insane. That's legitimately insane. I was not expecting that, but I'm happy that it happened. You saw it here first. Alt Art Lucimon, the first ever Alt Art Lucimon in the history of the Digimon card game. No one else has pulled the card but me. Not even Japan. It is a myth. And here it is, pulled. I really do like Lucimon. Like, I think Lucimon is, like, such a fun card because of all of the different decks he can go in and all of the different ways you could play him. So, like, this is what I would define as a good card. It's a little bit unfortunate that he does have the Recover ability, because Recover is broken. And, like, they really need to, like, cool down on Recover. But I think, like, Recover could be okay as long as they just fix the security abilities. Like, it's more so the security abilities that's making recovery, like, broken. Trident Revolver, and Marine Chimera. Oh, for a second I'm like, did I pull 2 Spinalmons from the same pack? That would have been awkward. So it's the last SR that I don't really know what it's gonna be. So this was a pretty okay box. Kari's doing me well. Cases are 15. Yeah, it's like, okay, so oh, it's a Dan Devi. Okay. That's good. Oh, Chaosmon too. Dan Devi Chaosmon? I'll take that every day, all day. So that means these last 2 packs won't have anything good, or if I'm lucky, I could get an extra SR, because I already got my 10 hits. Hey, Commandramon and Hell's Gate. Those are 2 very good cards. Like, if anyone's buying a booster box of this set for more than 100, I feel really bad for them because it is going to be very hard to get your money back out of the set. Just because, like, the value on a lot of the cards are just, it tanked so fast and so hard that it's actually kind of brutal. Oh, who followed? Hey, TruePay Gaming, thanks for the follow. So, right now, TruePain, I was just talking about the mapping and how, like, certain tamers correlate to certain cards being in the set. Box 1, I managed to pull Alt Art Lucimon, so I already have the best card out of the way. Outside of that, I got a Group B and Group A. So, like, the SRs are clumped into different groups, and the groups, I don't know if it's based on the box topper, but, like, once you see one card from one group, you're guaranteed to see the rest of them. So, yeah. So, box 1's done, and that was a pretty good box, I'd say. Like, I just want to see boxes like that. Any box where I see group B, like, that's the golden box right there. Alright, box number 2. Maybe I should turn a light on. Hold on. Let there be lights! So after the after the box openings, I'll be setting all of your stuff aside, and I'll be setting all of Roxas's stuff aside. So I got an Izzy box, so that means this is probably going to be a really good box. Maybe not as good as like that, but it's still going to be really good. So this is going to be one group, and then this is going to be the other group. So let's see what groups we got. Toy Wiz is selling the Gallant deck for 30. Yeah, no. So I have a guy who is going to start selling me starter decks at MSRP. The only unfortunate thing is the shipping. But I'll eat the money in shipping because he's a super chill dude and I'd want to support him. Plus, I already know, like, shipping large objects isn't necessarily the cheapest thing in the world because I've done it myself. So I could probably get you the Gallant starter deck, Roxas, at MSRP. I might have to charge a little bit more for the shipping, just because he's charging me for shipping, and I could have just told him to ship it, one of them to you, but, like, that would have split the shipping costs, and then things would get all, like, crazy. But either way, I can get you the Gallant starter deck at MSRP. Got my black card set aside on the way. Oh, that's good, Dragon Lord. Another Ancient Gray, so... still don't know what kind of box this is yet, just because Ancient Gray doesn't tell me anything. I don't know if the secrets are mapped outside of Yoshino and outside of Yoshino having Lucimon. I do not have a store. Okay, so I got a Mirage Gaugamon. So this is going to be another Group A box on this side. So I don't have a store, I just have good connections. I mean, I do have a store, I do have a TCG player shop. So if you want to, like, quadruple support me, well, it's not really quadruple. If you just want to, like, double support me, yeah. So, for sure, this is a Group A. Like, using my TCG Player affiliate link to buy my own cards is, like, the best way to, like, double support me on TCG Player. As, like, awful as that sounds, it's just kind of funny how that comes back. Oh, Alt-Art Nidhogg. I'll take that. That's a good card. Oh, and the rest is medium. So that's not a... So far, this isn't a bad box. I just need to know what my other group is. Hell's Gate and Commandramon. Oh, yeah, and clumping is 100% real in this set. Like... I kept saying it in a lot of my other case openings, where it's like certain cards are clumped, so clumping is for sure back. Zeed and Pollen Spray. So I don't know exactly what the clumps are, because I think the clumps might vary from case to case, but clumping for sure is back. So I definitely think, like, every time I'm going to be seeing a Hell's Gate, it's going to have a Commandramon, unless the Hell's Gate was the other card from the SR. But there's the Rise. So that means the last SR on this side is going to be Nidhoggmon. So within these 3 packs, there's going to be a Nidhogg. That's not Nidhogg. Uncommons, commons. I actually do need to keep these separated. I probably should be organizing them even further, but that would slow down me from opening boxes. There's the Nidhogg, so... That's always fun. Just knowing exactly what you're going to be pulling, and then this pack will have nothing. Hey, a double Tamer box. That's always fun. So, like, I actually did a deck profile of, like, the purple budget deck, and I was spicy enough to throw in Izzy, because I was looking at all of the memory-fixing cards, like, all of the memory-fixing Tamers that were, like, under $1, and I think Izzy is the best one out of them all, because he could be used with more than just black. So, like, obviously, if he's with black, then you'll gain the additional benefit of potentially gaining the 1 memory, but at worst, like, he literally just fixes your top 3. So I think, like, Izzy, like, this Izzy, is probably the best generic memory-fixing tamer going forward. Probably next to Marcus, as long as you're running a Greymon deck. So, okay, so we got Chaosmon Volderarm. So that means we are going to be seeing Wargrey. It's basically going to be the same as this. Almost exactly the same. So I don't know if the Devimon is going to change into a Lilamon. But we will for sure see a Yellow War and, what was the other card? Yellow War and Pluto. So I am guaranteed to see those. Yeah, and, like, this is the type of box you want to see all of the time. Like, literally all the time. Like, if I could probably hit this at least 9 to 10 times, then I'll feel very good about the case as a whole. So there's the Plutomon. Is it always in order? Hold up. After this. Is it always in order, actually? So, okay, yeah, it is. Okay, it is actually going to be in order. So, from top to bottom, you will see Mirage at the top, followed by Gogmamon in the middle, Rise middle end, Nidhogg at the end. Then in this slot, you will see Chaosmon, Volderarm, then Plutomon. So next SR I should see is War Greymon, and then whatever that card's going to be. So the next SR is going to be Yellow War Greymon. I am calling it now, for I am a mathematical psychic. Once I get there. I guess I should be technically counting the Chaosmons per box, because, like, if I get a double Chaosmon box, that's still really good. See? Yellow War. That's the unfortunate thing about mapping boxes, is, like, you could just, you just know what it's going to be when it's going to be. I don't know exactly how many packs deep. I didn't do that math. I probably could if I really felt like it, but who's got time for that kind of a math? So Yoshino and Full Moon Blaster. I actually like Doberman. I think Doberman's pretty good. Fun fact about Doberman, chat. Did you know that Doberman was a fan-designed Digimon? That was entered in a contest and was turned into a real Digimon? Ooh, Blastmon. That's a little bit surprising. It shouldn't be. Like, that last slot could be one of 3 cards, I believe. So... You're still looking for an L desk? I feel you. Like right now, I'm just using one of those fold-out tables. Like that's what I'm currently just stationed on. And I'm trying to find a longer folding table, just because I need about a 6-foot table so my stuff doesn't hang off the edge. Because right now my laptop is slightly hanging off the edge of the table. And so is my second monitor. So this is probably going to end up going on YouTube. There's a very high chance of that. Just because, like, I think getting this information out early, like, is good, and then just having more content is always nice. So we will do that like that, then this over here. I guess I should probably sleeve the Nidhoggmon, considering he is one of the more expensive alt arts in the set. I actually really like his alt art. Nidhoggmon's pretty spicy. Like, almost all of the alt arts are just money cards. Alright, box number 3. Man, we still got a while's way to go. Like, chat, if you feel like just discussing anything with me, then, like, I'm more than open to talk. Like, if there's anything you want to know that I can relay, like, feel free. Okay, so we got a tie. So that means this box is going to be bad. So I'm expecting Group A and Group C. So, so far Group A has always been on this side. So this is always going to be the other group, it seems like. Which deck profile? Is it a new one that I haven't seen before? Roxas? Or is it the one that we were working on before? That amazing yellow profile? No, that profile was bad. Okay, so Lucimon, that's interesting. Alright. I thought this was going to be bad, and I hit Lucemon as the first card. So I'm already impressed, but I think my SRs are going to be all bad. So my SRs have a very high chance of just all being bad. Thoughts on a Cerberus Dan Devi deck? What? Okay. Chaosmon, so that means I'm getting group, I'm getting the good group. I think the Chaosmon, or not Chaosmon, I think, the Cerberusmon Dan Devi deck is okay. I just feel like the Cerberus engine is kind of just slowing the deck down, but, like, it's such a small engine that, like, it's probably good enough to run. So, I think it's fine. I just don't think that's the most optimal way to run Dan Devi. Because, like, I love the idea where it's just like, yeah, you use Cerberusmon and Cerberusmon Werewolf mode to self-sacrifice each other, gain a whole bunch of aggro benefits, and be able to play Dan Devimon. So, like, I think that's really good. It's just, I don't know if that's the optimal way of actually building that deck. Like, I do think, like, Dan Devimon decks can do amazing things and insane work. It's just, it really does require a very meticulous build and a very good pilot on that build. So I think that's the unfortunate thing is it just requires both of those stars to align in order to, like, perform the way it should. But I do think that Dan Devimon as a whole is a very scary deck. Like, that deck can put in so much work. There's the Yellow War. Wait, wasn't that just after Plutomon? Like, I know I was going to see a Yellow War after Plutomon. I just didn't think it would be this soon. Yeah, so, then this is the bad group. So, I'm opening the top end of this box hardcore. So let's see if my alt art is going to be fire, because tie boxes are supposedly known for being really bad, except I literally just broke that myth with the first tie box. But I don't know. I'm just happy I saw a Lucemon. Beowulfmon. Alright, that's interesting. There's a Chaosmon. Nice. The more Chaosmons I have, the better. Like, I actually think, like, for being a rare, like, making Chaosmon a rare is actually nuts. Like, it just makes playing green budget that much better, because green is probably one of the most budget-friendly colors in the game currently. Like, purple can be budget, it's just usually the majority of their good cards are the SRs, so, like, it just kind of sucks a little bit, but, like, I think we're transitioning away from using a lot of the 1.0 and 1.5 cards in terms of, like, the de facto best cards, because now we have other cards to be playing around with. Hey, second Chaosmon in the box. That's really good. Okay, this box is actually kind of fire so far. So this is probably going to be Group C then. That is my prediction, is this is going to be Group C, where all of the duds are. Yeah, Anubismon is an uncommon. Like, the fact that Anubismon is as strong as he is, as an uncommon, is legitimately insane. Like, it goes to show you, like, Japan obviously is not making this game for sealed environments. It's just not sealed friendly. Just because the color distribution is off and the rarity ratio distribution or whatever, like, the rarity evaluation is off. Like, obviously you want to have some bomb cards in other slots, but, like, the fact that Bancho Leomon is a rare and Anubismon isn't goes to show you that the evaluation is just off. So Lilamon, so I still don't know what this is going to be. According to the mappings. So, according to the mappings... oh, no, this is Group C. Yeah, so this is going to be Group C. So, I'm going to be seeing a Dan Devimon, and probably, like, an Aldemon? Something like that. So I think this is Group C, which is... Oh no, I got what you meant. Like, the fact that it's a low rarity card. So there's the Aldemon. Yeah, so this is Group C. But yeah, like, their rarity evaluation is just completely off the charts. Like, it's all over the place, and so is their set design. Like, their set design literally feels like they just are sitting on a whole bunch of cards, and then just divvying up wherever they kind of feel like. And then they'll hold, like, 1 or 2 cards back for whatever reason to just throw into the next set. So, like, Commandramon, the blocker, could have actually been in this set instead of in BT05. Yeah, there's the Ty for you. Ty's putting in work. He gave me a Mirage Galgamon alt art. Although I do love the Digimon and I do love his alt art, that's just value-wise, he's not there. Which set is better, BT05 or BT06? I'd probably have to say BT05 is better. Like, if I were to go harder on either BT05 or BT06, I think BT05 is more relevant as a whole. There's another Blastmon. So I definitely think BT05 as of right now is like the more premier set to focus more attention on. Just because like they have some insane cards in there that you kind of just need to play certain colors. So like obviously at the end of the day it just depends on what you're going to be playing, but like in a general census, I think BT05 is just better than BT06. Because it's like, what? Green gets absolutely shafted in BT06. Like, Green gets almost nothing good, except for, like, Ancient Troymon, and he's more of, like, a spicy tech than a card to focus an entire deck on. Yeah, those Omnimons are going to be insane. There's the Dandevi. Like... The alt arts are going to be really interesting to follow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. The alt arts are going to be really interesting to follow because I don't know how that's going to affect the base price of the SR. And then because there's one less secret, I also don't know if the ratios are going to change. So I was afraid that the ratios would be changing from 1.5 to BT04, and they did, except in the complete opposite way that I thought that they were going to be. I am sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that name. Briskv? I'll just call it Briskv. But yeah, thanks for the follow, Brisk. So, I don't know exactly, like, how all of those alt arts are going to actually impact the main art's value. And I don't know if the ratios are going to change because there's one less secret. But, like, I think because there's one less secret, we're going to be seeing more double alt art boxes more often than we have in the past. So, not to say that they're going to be short printing those. It's just, I think that we're just going to be seeing more double alt art boxes because there's a higher amount and there's less secrets. So maybe the secrets will be even more valuable because of that. But and same with the alt arts. But maybe that's devaluing the alt arts because there's going to be more of them. Who's to really say? Alright, box 4. Let's see what we get in box number 4. Alright, we got an Izzy, so this is going to be a pretty decent box. At least my perception of the box is going to be pretty decent. So I'm hoping that we're going to be getting, well, obviously, I hope that we get Group B and then probably Group A again, just because I want more Nidhoggmons. starting things off with Kari. So I have a, I basically get a case of every single set. So right now I have a case pre-ordered all the way up until BT06, and then I'm in talks with my guy that I'm switching over to on seeing if I could get the extra set. And I'm going to be getting a case of the extra set, even though the extra set feels very, very risky, because it's a smaller set than everything else, and it has the same pack size and probably the same pull rates and everything. So, like, the market is going to be all about the alt art cards, like, and probably the one secret. Maybe the one secret will be worth something. But, like, that set definitely seems like it's going to be a very risky set to invest in. And right now, I am on box number 4 of my case. So we got a Beowulfmon, so that means we are in Group C. So that is probably the worst group. Like, so I went through Gamer Nerds to get my cases of 1.0 and 1.5 and this set, but like for whatever reason they weren't being super great with BT04 and not BT04. They weren't great with BT04, and they're not being great with pre-orders for BT05 and BT06. So I was kind of just forced to change people. So I was just looking for people that I can kind of trust, and even though I haven't like tested out this person yet, I'll definitely know. I guess the quality, on like how fast he is at shipping and like what he could actually get when BT05 comes out, because I currently have BT05 and BT06 ordered through this new person. And if he's really good, then I'm just going to continue with him for the rest of the game, probably. Like, if Gamer Nerds was a little bit better and more on top of things, not saying that they're, like, bad, it's just, it doesn't feel very, user-friendly, because everything just feels like a giant question mark with them half the time. Even though their prices are probably the best compared to literally everyone else, it's like, they're still very weird to work with. So, like, that's kind of why, like, I would continue with them if they were a little bit more reliable and I could consistently get my stuff through them. But because I can't, I'm going to be dropping them. And I'll occasionally buy stuff from them, on occasion. Just because they have good prices. So there's the Dan Devi. Because if I told you how much I paid for this case, like, compared to what everyone else is paying, like, you'd probably freak. Because of how good of a deal they had at the time. And I think now they started to learn the value of, like, Digimon product, and they definitely upped their price as a result. Because I was looking at their BT06... Hey, another Alt Art Nidhogg, that's good. I was looking at their BT06 prices, and I was just like, oh my god, they have BT06, maybe I should get another case, thinking that it was the same. No, I paid $740. You were close, though. I paid $800 for all my other cases. Oh my god, second Alt Art Lucimon. Oh, that felt so good. Second Alt Art Lucy. Oof. Oh. I need to take a breather. Wow. That's like almost exactly what I want to see. Like, this right here is a box. Now, all this needs to be is Group B with the War Greymon, and this box is fire. Like, I mean, granted, the Alt Art Lucimon basically pays for the whole box himself, but still. Yeah, but still, like, through my new guy, I'm paying 800 a case, which is still pretty good considering, Oh, wow, hold on. This might be a short box. Like, this box might be a 7-hit, or a 9-hit box. Because I only pulled Beowulfmon, Gandevi, and Lila. Or either that, or based on how the box is seeded, I'm still in Group C. Yeah, so just finished off Group C. Group C is weird, just because it doesn't feel very consistent. Like, Group A and Group B felt very consistent, and now Group C just kind of feels all wishy-washy, but I know it's like the bad cards. But yeah, so my new guy, I was paying 800 for the case, so I was like $60 more to hopefully have better service. Like, sure, I'll pay that. Like, what's $60 when the average person is spending like $100 plus on a booster box? Okay, so I got Mirage, so that means this is going to be Group A. So that means the rest of my SRs are going to be pretty disappointing except for Nidhoggmon. See, like, this is what I mean, like, in Group A and B, like, once I see the first one, I know exactly the order that the others are going to be coming in. So, like, it just feels a lot more consistent than Group C. Group A10. Roxas, you silly. There's the Gogma. Oh, that would suck if this was a short box, too. Oops. I don't know what fell. Something fell. There's the Rise. Can't wait till BT5. Like, so I'm okay if BT5 gets another delay. Like, it currently got a super small delay of literally like a week or two. But, like, as excited as I am for that set too, I also just kind of want to chill on BT4 because I think, like, this is probably going to be the best meta that we have for a while. Because BT5, there's the Nidhogg. Because BT5 doesn't look like it's going to be, like, it's going to have a lot of fun things to it, but in terms of, like, how people are going to be playing the game, it's not exactly the way people would want to play Digimon or think they want to play Digimon. So, right now, BT04 is supposed to be training you for what's known as a raising meta, where you basically build your Digimon in raising, and you'll only move out your Mega Digimon when you're going to be basically comboing off, or you feel like it's safe to. So, like, it is more dependent on you and your ability to build a more threatening board state to try to bait out the opponent's Mega in raising. So, like, that's the type of meta that we're going to be going in, where we're basically playing this ginormous game of chicken. And, like, Yellow War Greymon decks is the prime example of, like, how to actually play that game. And that's why, like, this is going to prep you. Like, BT04 is going to prep you for how BT05 wants to be played. And I'm just not super excited about playing chicken. Yeah, the Nightmon stuff is it's going to be really good. Like, I'm shocked that they haven't announced a limitation to anything, because Yellow really needs the hit. Even though, like, Yellow right now in BT06 Japan isn't doing as well as it has been, probably because players have, like, adapted enough, like, it still doesn't stop the color from being absolutely stupid. And then they have to, like, I'm not saying, like, they have to power creep cards, but they have to make cards be able to compete with what Yellow was doing. So it's just like, Jessmon is playing very similar to Lord Nightmon, or Crusadermon, however you want to say the name. Like, Jessmon is playing very, very similar to that, except I think it's a little bit more balanced and unbalanced at the same time. So here's another Izzy. So this is going to be another pretty good box. Izzy's a smart guy. He knows what good cards are. But, like, the use of, like, the fact that you have to use Sistermons, I actually really like, because I feel like because the Sistermons are white, like, white to me is the color of anti-synergy. Like, they are cards not meant to interact with the other cards outside of very specific uses. So, like, the fact that you have to run white cards in your red deck makes it harder for your red cards to perform as normal, because they're being bogged down by white cards. Because it's like, oh, I can't Digivolve on top of these Sistermons. I mean, I guess technically in Eosmon you can, but you're not. Okay, so we got Group C. So we got the bad group right off the bat, so this will be fun. White is the... Okay. I don't mean it like that, but yes. So, like, white is the anti-synergy color, because those cards are supposed to have very specific interactions with what it's trying to do, and not what the color is trying to do. So, like, Diaboromon is a really good example, where it's like, you're not playing Diaboromon because he's white. Like, you're playing Diaboromon because he interacts with the whole Diaboromon line. And, like, you don't care about the fact that you're using black cards for your Diaboromon. So there's the Lila. And then, like, Eosmon, it's just like, Eosmon is a white deck also, where she's interacting with Eosmons. Like, that's her whole shtick. So, like, in order to prevent her from interacting with other cards or other colors as efficiently, they made her white. I know, out of context. A lot of the things I say out of context. See, okay, so here's one of the clumps that I talked about, where it's just like, you see Hell's Gate, you're gonna see Commandramon. I haven't really paid attention to what some of the other clumps are in my box, but, like, that's definitely a clump. I'm sure if I paid more attention, I could find the other ones. But, like, the rare clumping isn't super important to know. I mean, it kind of is and it kind of isn't, because, like, if you're buying just straight packs, well, I don't know if it's a clump per case basis, or just clump as a set, or clump per box. Well, it's not clump per box, obviously. So it's probably a clump per case, or, like, set of cases. Or per pallet, that's the word. Clump, it could be a clump per case, clump per pallet, or clump per set. You're still gonna build the casual Commandramon? Of course I am. I already have it built, silly. It's not good because, obviously I was missing a lot of the other cards, but, like, yeah, I'm gonna be building it. Commandramon's just a fun casual deck. Like, if I'm playing with a new person, I'll bust out Commandramon. The funny thing is, like, I actually think, like, the starter decks upgraded are insane. Alright, so we got the bad set out of the way. Let's see if we could get the good set. So this is going to have all of the good, the secret and the altar as well. So this is the spicy side. So let's just hope we get Group B, because Group B is what we want to see as often as we possibly can. Ancient Guru, alright, that's good. I need more Ancient Gurus, and the fact that I have, like, basically none. Yeah, I would be happy if I see an Altart Lucimon in every box. That is the game plan. So we got another Group A, so really hope... So this is the prime example of a box where you could get boned on. So if my alt art is really bad, then this box for 100 is 100% not worth it. One thing I dislike about Bandai is how they make promo cards so important. So, okay, so in context, the Diaboromon promo, like, the Devimon promos, basically, you could just throw all of those away. They're bad. But the Diaboromon promos, like, that's a little bit more of an interesting story because, like, Japan, instead of getting one per event, they basically got a pack, and that pack had one of everything. So they only needed to play in 4 events to get the pack 4 times to get a full playset. So their level of accessibility, oh, that's a good one. Alt Art Chaosmon. Oh, and he comes with a Chaosmon. That's funny. But yeah, so Japan had a lot easier of accessibility. I don't know exactly how the power up cards were treated, but I believe Japan had an easier time getting those as well. So, it's literally just all an accessibility thing. So I really hated the fact that like they decided to make things harder for the Americans. That did feel super shitty, or like that did feel like super feels bad. Wait, oh yeah, Rise. So my last one's gonna be Nidhogg. Altar Chaosmon is the 4th. I mean, look at this card. It is beautiful. I am surprised that they actually went with Altar normal Chaosmon over Volder Arm. Because usually they like to bling out their SRs first, and a couple of, like, other cards. But, like, the fact that it took Japan voting for Chaosmon Volder Arm to get a reprint of an Altar is insane. Hey, this box had 2 Chaosmons. That's pretty good. We got an alert? What kind of alert? Oh, is it... Oh, a Yuyutai? There's the Nidhogg. Oh, it's free content? Yeah. I know I like covering Yuyutai stuff. I'll take a look at it. Right now, I really want to try to finish up my budget decks, for BT6. At least, like, one of each color on base. Just because, like, apparently, like, those videos are doing relatively well. So, I want to keep that up, and then I'll shift content. I still need to make, my errata video. That one should be coming, that's probably going to be coming next. And then after the errata video is probably going to be, I can make that the Yuyutai video. And then after the Yuyutai video, I really need to do, how I'm going to be defining my tier lists going forward. Because I'm noticing this trend, that is a little bit, I don't want to say alarming, but it is definitely a trend that is noticeable. And I think, like, normal tier lists are kind of disingenuous because of this trend. So, let's put all these cards away. I'm sorry, Lucimon. I gotta cover you up. Alright. So, rares, uncommons, commons. And then, obviously, I'm going to have to go back and dig through all my boxes to find all of the cards for everyone who's ordering from me, on top of listing them. Okay, so, if anyone's ever heard my philosophy on the Cancerous 3, that is the trend that I'm talking about. So, the Cancerous 3, for those who don't know, as, like, a prelude to how I'm going to be doing my tier lists, is... Yes.
Streaming, right?
Yes.
Can you pause for a second so that's like...
Yeah. Hold on. Give me 1 second, chat. Okay, sorry about that, chat. So anyway, the trend. A Yoshino. Okay, so we have a Yoshino. So let's see if I'm able to actually predict that this box is going to have a Lucimon. It's either going to have a Lucimon or a second alt art. Maybe I need to fix my camera. Oh god. Camera, why are you betraying me like this? There we go. Okay. That's better. So, back to the trend. So basically, there's something that I would like to define as I guess not, I should stop saying cancerous, the Toxic 3. So the Toxic 3 is basically 3 decks that are always going to be in the meta, and they require you, the opponent, to fundamentally change how you play the game. So Rookie Rush, Security Control, and Mega Zoo are what I define as the Toxic 3, where they play the game completely differently, and as a result, you, the opponent, or you, the player, have to understand how to play against each of those decks. So those decks are always going to be meta relevant forever. So basically, they get their own sub tier, where they're not tier 1, they're not tier 2. It's literally just their own thing off to the side. And then outside of that, there's going to be the set Boogeyman and the secondary Boogeyman. So that's going to be usually what people would define as the actual tier 1. And then tier 2 is literally everything else that just got updated. And then tier 3 is like the bad stuff from the set and everything from the last set. So it's gonna be a really interesting video, because I gotta like actually put my thoughts more cohesively together on it. But yeah, so it's because the way Digimon kind of seems to be working is with each passing set, all of the cards from the previous set basically act as a tier down. So like they'll just be good, just one tier down from what they were previously. So that's kind of like the whole mentality behind how I'm going to be doing my tier lists. Unless literally like a trend changes, which it definitely can, because right now it's still very early in the game's life. So something could change between now and then. Okay, first set we got Group B, which is really good. So far Yoshino is basically the god, or I guess goddess, that I need to see as often as I possibly can. Still have yet to confirm if this box has a Lucimon, but the fact that this one had Group B is definitely really good. Starter decks, and like there's some various other factors that could influence it. So like in Japan, starter decks create a 0.5 meta for them, where in America or like the US, it's just part of our meta. So we're playing BT04 the way they played BT04 to a degree, but like we won't be playing BT04 the tail end, or we won't be playing BT05 the same, because our BT05 will exclude the starter decks. So when they come in BT06, then our meta will be similar to what Japan has played. So that's kind of like the difference between like us and Japan, in a minor scale, is like the starter decks create a 0.5 fragmentation format. And that changes, like, obviously because the starter decks are really good, that dramatically changes how the format is played for them. Because, like, in the end of BT05, Zed as the alt art, so that's a pretty mediocre alt art. But at the end of BT05, like, Crusadermon was just everywhere, topping, constantly. But then once the starter decks came in and it turned into BT05.5, that's when we saw the slowdown, and we saw other cards and other decks start emerging and doing better because of the new cards from the new starter decks. So that's kind of my take on it. There's the Yellow War. I mean, I'm just happy enough pulling this as consistently as I possibly can. Like, I had 2 boxes without it, and it felt pretty bad, but if the rest of my boxes are pretty spot on with it, then I should be in good shape. Oh, I guess I could change my view back to what you guys are looking at. So that way I can see my bitrate. Okay, so I got boned and I got a second alt art. So there will not be a Lucimon in this box for me because I got the second alt art. So that's a little bit unfortunate because this could have been a Lucimon. I mean, but Agunimon is still pretty good, right? Right? Just not as good as Lucimon. Yoshino, you failed me. I need another Yoshino box. Chat, like, pray that I get another Yoshino box. That's what I really need. Yoshi, yeah, Yoshi betrayed us. She is, top 10 anime betrayals right there. I was just like, oh, I got a Yoshino, and then she gave me 2 alt arts, and I'm like, no! Oh, wait, am I already starting group? Hold up, am I starting the next group already? So does this mean I'm gonna be seeing group C? Or, and then I'm gonna be down in SR? Is that what's gonna be happening? Well, we'll see. I think that is what's gonna be going on, is I'm gonna be down in SR, so this is gonna be a 7 SR box. And I am starting Group C. I could be wrong, and Beowulfmon could just be the other one. But it'll definitely, because like there are reports of you can get a 7 SR box, but you could also get a 9 SR box. So there's that. Nothing. You know, Roxas, I do have my own emotes, and if I only had more subscribers, I could make more emotes. Yeah, so, okay. So it does look like I did indeed start Group C with that Beowulfmon. So I might actually be down an SR in this box. So this Yoshino definitely has failed me. Like, I was super excited to see her at first. She did some decent work, and then she just kind of stopped. There's the Blastmon. There's no way, like, with this many packs left, I should still see another SR. How many do I have currently? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I already have 7. So I should still see one more. So I actually think Bukamon is kind of underrated. Like, I really like what Bukamon is doing. Like, attacking the evolution sources just seemed to be a little bit better just because of Digiburst. I mean, I could put my OC as an emote. Like, I have that ability. I would hardly call him my OC, like, because he wasn't even meant to be my OC. Like, I just used him. So, like, if for those people who don't know about my character's history, like, basically he's supposed to be the lost protagonist from Buddy Fight, and I basically just vectorized him. I mean, obviously I changed up a couple of things too, but... Dan Devi. Okay, so, I guess it just was slightly off order. Interesting. So this pack should have nothing. Yeah. Absolutely nothing. I could just toss this card right over there. Yeah, I mean, I liked the Fate series. It's just I never got too invested in it. Like I watched Fate Stay Night and I watched Unlimited Blade Works. And that was kind of it. I tried to get into Fate Go and the mobile game was just not doing it for me. So I decided to just drop it then and there. I guess we'll just sleeve up the Yagunimon because he's the more valuable one of these. Scoop you up. Like, I know Fate's very popular. I just personally couldn't get invested. I tried. So we are about halfway through the case with this. I have no idea. Okay, so we have another Yoshino. So maybe Yoshino can redeem herself. Maybe she could redeem herself. Alright, let's see if Yoshino can redeem herself. Alright, Lucimon! Nope, Dark Roar. Alright, I tried. Oh, Chaosmon. That's good. A load of nothing but cardboard. I have no idea where... Oh, I'm only, an hour in? That's pretty good. Halfway through an hour in. Or hour and a half in, I guess. I started a little bit early, so I have to do some math. So I'm like close to an hour in, and I'm about halfway through the box opening. So I should be able to finish this before the classical music stops. Alright, Chaosmon again. So we are currently in Group B. So that's the good group, so this is looking pretty promising. So Group B plus Lucimon would be absolutely insane. Let's see if I can get, like, this insane box opening. Alright, a victory. That's fine, that's fine. V for victory. I'm actually surprised Zed and Victory didn't get an Omnimon. So I don't know, like, enough about Digimon lore to, like, understand why they didn't, but it's interesting that they didn't. There's the Pluto. So that means War is next. I guess after this side is done, I'm gonna go grab some water. Because staying hydrated is cool, chat. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah. Yoshino gave me the Lucimon. I knew it. I knew it. Yoshino has redeemed herself. Of course, she came with him. Of course. I mean, I do have water bottles just in my fridge because I like my water cold. Excuse me, Roxas. Alright, so Yellow War. Oh man, what a box! This box is so far pretty good. Alt Art Secret plus Lucimon? Whew. Fire. And I'm on Group A? What is this box? See? Yoshino, she can give you some really good boxes. Oh my gosh. And I've still yet to finish Group A. There he is. There's the work right now. And that all came from this side too. Keep that in mind, chat. Like, you literally just YOLO on one half of a box and you could just like pull the nuts. I mean, you could just slowly buy the packs if a store ever has like loose packs, and then just see where the seed is and then just buy the rest of them. So you could just easily do that. Alright, I'll be back in like 2 seconds with some water. Alright, I got water. Ah, that's some high quality H2O. Alright, see, there it is again. Hell's Gate and Commandramon. Again, I don't know what the other one is, or the others are. Okay, so Dan Devi, that's the completion of this one. So I should still see what seed I'm in now. God, me talking like a speed runner. Gotta do some RNG manipulation. Does Digimon have a verb? Maybe? I wouldn't know what it is. Like, I mean, I passively have followed Digimon borderline all of my life. I watched every single season of the show. I've watched every single movie. I did cry during some of the scenes in some of the shows. Like, I grew up with this stuff. Like, to me, Digimon is more important than Pokemon. Remote digging. Alright, so Aldemon means that we are in Seed C. So Seed C is the worst seed, but like we got the best seed, so can't really complain. Remote Cyber? Yeah, there's the Beowulf. I think this is a pair too. Like War Growl and Zeed. That feels like it's another clumping. I've seen that a lot. Seed C is the worst timeline, Chrono triggered. Yeah, there's the Blastmon. So that means the last one should be like Lilamon or something. Because Seed C seems really inconsistent in like when I pull what cards. It's just I know certain cards belong to that seed. Oh my god, if this was the Seed A, oh my god, this box would have been so fire. Like A, B, and then double insane hits? Yeah, it was Lilamon. Okay. Yeah, it's unfortunate that they got printed this way. Takes a lot of the fun out. Oh, Chaosmon. Hey. Could always use more Chaosmons. Alright, so... You two immediately go in some sleevage. So what? I have 2 Alt-Art Lucimons and 1 normal Lucimon? Or wait, no, I pulled a normal Lucimon, so I'm already sitting on a playset of Lucimons then? Yeah, so... Yeah, I already have a full playset of Lucimons in half my box, so that's a little bit better than some people's so far, and I'm only halfway through. I just passed the halfway point, just like One Piece did. Oh my god, this season of anime, Chad, is insane. Like, I watch way too much anime, and this season is actually insane. Like, Odd Taxi, if nobody's watching Odd Taxi, that is a crime. Like, Odd Taxi... Like, Odd Taxi is such a sleeper hit, it's insane. And then we got 86 was pretty good. And then Vivi, if nobody has seen Vivi, oh my god, Vivi is so good. Hey, Demon Outlaw, thanks for the follow. Or, Demon Outlaw. Damon, oh my god, I'm seeing things. Okay, we have a tie, so we're in some murky waters here. Yeah, Dizinian is also pretty good. I'm really curious on how they're gonna wrap that up, because they're alluding to Yuta, I think. Yuta being like a kaiju user, so like that's kind of interesting. Alright, so we're in a tie box, so we're in some really murky waters. Last time, tie was really good, so I'm hoping tie is a lot better than what people think, and I hope I break the trend that everyone has the perception that tie is a really bad box topper. Ugh. Okay, so we're already off to a bad start, being grouped into Group C. So, hopefully the Alt-Art and the SR can turn this around. Our cast had 4 Lucimon and 2 Alt-Art. Oh man. No ties or Thomases. Yeah, so, like, I don't know if you noticed, but, like, the boxes are obviously seated. And so far, Yoshino probably has the best, like, she has the highest chance of you pulling a Lucimon. So, when you see a Yoshino, there's a very high chance you're going to see a Lucimon, unless it got eaten up by another Alt-Art. So, that currently is the box topper rumor, on top of Tai being the worst, but Tai, supposedly, this is not confirmed, has better RNG with the Alt-Arts. So my last tie box, I pulled a Alt-Art Lucimon, so that was pretty fire. Alt-Art Blastmon. Okay, so the dream is dead, and I just have to hope that Tai has Lucimon. Otherwise, or this is Group A. So, if this is not Group A and this is Group B, then I'm in some good shape. Because I just need to see as many Group Bs as I humanly possibly can see. Oh, nope. Okay, so right now, this is the prime example of, like, how a box can go from bad to worse real quickly. So, like, if this was my box that I paid $120 for, so far, I'm going to be absolutely livid. Like, if I actually paid $120 to literally pull my 2 hits, like the big hits, being these 2, which are both, like, around the $10 mark, oh my god, I would absolutely never want to buy a single booster box of Digimon again. I mean, that's a little bit stretching it, but, like, it goes to show you that, like, the boxes themselves are too expensive. 5 Izzy, 4 Marcus, 2 Yoshi, 1 Kari. Yeah. Like, it seems like Izzy and Yoshino are, like, the two hot ones. Marcus and Kari are, like, okay. And then Thomas and Ty are, like, the worst two you could see. But, like, it goes to show you, like, in a box scenario like this, where it's like, if these were, like, if I actually paid $120 for a box, yeah, there's no possible way I would ever feel inclined to do this again. Ever. Just because, like, the box prices are too high. So if I paid $80 for this box, okay, sure, I'd feel a little bit better, considering I didn't spend $100+ on this box, like, on a box. But, like, stores also don't have to be selling the boxes as high as they are. I don't know how many times I've kept preaching that, but they don't. Like, I know what stores, for the most part, buy these boxes for. They buy them for around $60. So, realistically, their price should be about $75, $80. But they're deciding to sell them for over $100 because they can. Like, right now, there's the perception that there's the shortage, but, like, obviously with BT04, okay, this box is boned. This box is 100% boned, irredeemable. I just want to skip this box. The rest of this isn't even worth opening. I gotta open it anyway. Agumon. Like, this is the box of dread right here. This is literally worst, or borderline worst possible outcome. And no person should be subjugated to something as bad as this box right here for over $100. It's not sustainable. Like, the EV, I calculated on the set, and the EV is just shy of $100, with Lucimon and the alt arts really pulling through almost all of the value. Like, something is going to have to give, and I really hope it's the price of the booster boxes and the cases. Because, like, if this trend continues and these pull rates are as generous as they're going to be in the future, then, like, it's not sustainable. It's like when you have a box EV of under $100 and stores are selling the booster boxes for over $100, it just creates feels bad moments all around. Like, no one would ever buy them. So I really hope stores, like, wake up and realize that there's just, like, Bandai is getting better at adjusting to the current situation, and the box values should not be as high as they are. Like, I can say this because we saw the pre-release, like, of 1.0, the pre-sale prices, at about exactly what they should be, of around $80 or $75 to $85. Like, that's just what they should be. And that's fair, because that's, like, around where Super's boxes usually are. So, like, that's just kind of normal and expected. My friend's pain was no alt-art Garurumons, but there were 3 alt-art Mirages. Oh my god. That feels so bad. I feel for that one. Like, I unfortunately pulled an alt-art Mirage, and, like, obviously you could see that this box kind of sucks real hard. So I'm literally hoping that the other half of my box is, like, absolute fire, because I still need to make my playsets of everything, and, like, obviously I'm probably going to, but, oh my god, I want the good stuff of extra cards, so that way I can actually try to, like, make my money back, and have an easier time doing it, instead of, like, struggling. So, this box sucked. I guess I just sleeved the Z just for sorting's sake, just so I know which boxes were what. No, I'm not even going to bother sleeving the Zed. The Zed's like, I think Zed is actually the most expensive card I pulled out of this box. And at $10, that's pretty fucking sad. I'm sorry to swear, chat. That is actually pretty sad. Like, I bought, my boxes on pre-release I bought for about $100, and they were, like, just barely okay at pre-release prices. Like, in terms of, like, cards. Like, obviously, so I don't want to, like, just dog on other single sellers, but, like, PPG is actually really bad at trying to do price evaluation for pre-sale. And they do it on purpose because they want to try to make as much money as they possibly can with as little knowledge as they possibly have. So many Lilas and Dan Devis, like, Jesus. Yeah. So, like, if you see Lila and Dan Devi, that means you're, like, in group A and group A and group C. And then group B is the best one, because that comes with both Chaosmon, Plutomon, and Wargreymon. So, like, that's the one you want to see. Alright, Yoshino? Oh my god. Alright, Thomas. So, Thomas has a 50-50 track record of being good or bad. So, I think he's more known for being bad than good, but as long as I just see Group A, I can probably feel okay with the box. Or, not Group A. As long as I see Group B, I'm feeling okay with any box topper. Because right now I have, like, 4 boxes left. So I still have a long ways to go. And hopefully I see more Lucimons, because, like, obviously Lucimon being the chase card is the one you want to see more of. And I currently am sitting on 4, so 2 alts, 2 normals. But yeah, no, that tie box was absolutely murder. Like, I borderline, like... I could believe that it happened because I knew tie boxes were, like, known for being bad. But, experiencing it is worse than hearing about it. Okay, so Mirage, so that means I am in Group A for this half. So this half is going to be Group A, which is the group I guess it's the second best group because it has Nidhogg. And Nidhogg is just, like, such an insane card. So I can't really feel that bad knowing that I'm guaranteed a Nidhogg. But yeah, like, these booster boxes prices are just way too high. Way too high. And PPG just needs to stop being a complete, like, dog and, like, get a grasp on reality for pre-sale and not try to, like, gouge people out of, like, trying to control the early market and be absolutely, like, complete doo-doos about it, because, like, there's no reason Wargreymon statistically was going to be a $40 card. I feel so bad for anyone who pre-bought that card for $40, because it's literally it's having a hard time maintaining under, like, around that $15 price range. Like, it's actually just insane on how, like, how blatantly they were trying to take advantage of the situation. And I think that's kind of unfortunate, because it's like, I don't want to say we're in a time where it's like they shouldn't be doing that, but, like, they should know better than to do that. Yeah, like, Chaosmon pre-selling for $15, now it's a $3 card. Like, are you actually joking me? Nidhogg, I think, like, what, pre-saled for, like, $20, and now he's, like, $7 or $8. So it's like, again, with how generous the pull rates were, even if the pull rates didn't stay the same and improve, and they stayed the same compared to the other set, like, it was still way too high. Shine Greymon hit under $10, and he's perceived as the best SR in that set. So, like, in what what rational mind would think that War Greymon Yellow will be a $40 card? Like, in what rational world would they think that that's okay? It's beyond me. Like, I get it. If it was the first booster set and there was a lot of unknowns, then yeah, sure, fine. You could get away with that. But, like, the fact that we probably knew the pull rates weren't going to change, and the fact that they made them even better was very, very telling that they completely missed the ball. Okay, so we got Chaosmon Volderarm, so that means we are in Group B, which means that I feel pretty okay with this box. So as long as I see Group B, the rest of the box doesn't matter to me. Like, that's all I care about is Group B and then having good secrets and alt arts. Yeah, there's the Plutomon, so that means next SR is going to be War Greymon, which is always good. It's still unfortunate that these boxes are seeded. Like, it definitely took a lot of the fun away, knowing what I'm going to be getting the second I saw, like, certain cards. But, like, at the same time, half of the fun is just, oh, what is this box going to hold? And then there's still the secrets and the alt arts that are just the unknowns. Because I don't think those were, like, formulated or mapped out. Other than Yoshino and Lucimon, as long as you don't get a second alt art. So maybe Thomas will be generous and he'll give me a Lucimon. Let's see if Thomas will be a bro. Thomas, are you a bro? So far, he's just normal. He's not a bro, and he's not a dog. Alright, Thomas, are you a bro? Oh, not bad. Alt Art Rise, I'll take that. That's one of the better ones. So far, he's definitely in bro territory. So what secret am I hoping for? Lobomon. Okay, I guess that's fine. A double alt art box. Can't complain there. Would rather see a secret, but because I don't think I have a full playset of any of the secrets yet outside of Lucimon, do I? Because I have alt art ancient. I have one Ancient Guru. Yeah, I'm so far whiffing on the secrets. Oh my gosh. One Ancient Gray. Two Ancient Gray. So 3 Ancient Gray? Oh my god, I'm whiffing hard on the secrets. What in the actual is going on here? Oh, I still have more cards to open. He's a bro on the weekends. I guess. There's the Dan Devi. Okay. Yeah, I'm whiffing on the secrets. I don't even think I'll get a full playset of any of the secrets outside of Lucimon at this rate. Cause I saw a whole bunch of War Greys and that's it. Or Ancient Greys. So I saw a whole bunch of Ancient Greys, and that was literally it. Like, a couple of Lucimons and some Ancient Greys, and then way too many alt arts for me to want. That's alarming, because I kinda need the, I kinda want these secrets. Like, normally I don't want the alt arts, and I especially right now don't want the alt arts. I want them secrets. So I have 3 boxes left, so I have, 4 Ancient Greys and 1 Ancient Guru? Or I have 3 Ancient Greys and 1 Ancient Guru, so there's no possible way I'll actually get a playset of any of the secrets outside of the Lucimon that I already pulled a full playset of. That's rather unfortunate. because I was hoping I wouldn't have to buy any singles, and now it looks like I actually might have to. So unless I literally pull like an Adonis and pull like a secret alt art again, like I did with Lucimon, then I'll be in good shape. So I literally just need to pull double secret boxes. Izzy. Alright, Izzy, you're a pretty smart fellow. You'll guide me. You'll guide me through this rough waters. Alright, starting with pack 1. Pack 1, pick 1. Well, I mean, I'll pick Mach Galgamon. Mach Galgamon's a good card. Okay, here's a foil. Oh, Group C. That's unfortunate. So we got a Group C. So that means we're gonna see Aldamon, Lilamon, Blastmon, I think? Dan Devi? Interesting. Well, I mean, I'll at least see Aldamon, which I don't really care about seeing, but I know somebody needs the cards. Although, I don't plan on playing Aldamon, so I'll probably maybe just, I don't know. Like, I really do want to try the Ancient decks. Like, I think those Ancient decks look really fun. Where you're just like, oh, I'm gonna warp up into the Mega, and then the Mega's gonna die, and then I'm gonna play level 4 from my hand for free. Like, I think that just looks really good. Okay, Ancient Guru. So that's Ancient Guru number 2, so I'm pretty okay with that. I mean, I'd still obviously prefer Lucimon because I have my full playset and I want money, but at the same time, I also want cards to play and not spend as much. Yeah, like, I think, so, Ancient Gray, I think, is a lot worse than Ancient Guru, but, like, I think Ancient Gray, like, it's kind of the whole red versus blue debate to begin with, where it's just like, blue is more consistent, but has a less overall damage output, but red has a higher damage output, but is less consistent as a result. So, like, I think they're both really good. It's just, obviously, Ancient Guru having a lot of card draw to try to reload the engine is just obviously better. Alt Art Dan Devi. That's not terrible. It's not exactly what I want to see. But, like, it could have been worse. Black War Gray versus Ancient Gray. Lila. Oh, that's right. We're still on Group C. Wow. Have not left off of Group C yet. No, I think there's, like, a ton of really cool decks that could be made in this format, which is, like, why I'm super pumped for it, and why I'm super upset that we're literally only getting 2 months of this format. Because I definitely think, like, this format is probably going to be the best that we have in a while. Just because, like, once BT05 comes out, it's literally going to be nothing but Security Control and Crusadermon from that point forward. You'll see a little bit of the other cards, too, but, like, not as much. Because, like, America just tends to take whatever Japan did and then just copy that. And just say, okay, this was the best in Japan, should be good here too. And, like, they don't really iterate or they don't, they just copy and paste. And I feel like that's such a disservice considering, like, we have the opportunity. Okay, so this is a mediocre box. Wow, Izzy, you failed me. But, like, there's still just a lot of really good and interesting decks that could be made in this format, and, like, we have the promos to be experimenting with, and they're just the ginormous unknown factor, because it's like, oh, how good is Grand Kawagamon in this format? Well, we don't know because Japan didn't know, because Japan didn't have that. So, like, that's the kind of small changes and subtle things I want to see in the English version of the card game, is just those kind of changes. Where, like, we get a card early and that just changes how the meta is entirely. So one of my teammates, he opened up a case last night, and he pulled 9 Group Bs, which was the good group, and I was just like, dang, 9 Group Bs? I'm hoping I get it that lucky. I don't think I am. I think my groups are definitely more even, which is like mathematically what should happen, but obviously not what I want to happen. Because there's so many things I want to try out in this set. And I think I'm just going to have to admit the fact that I just don't want to play... Like, I want to play Yellow War, but, like, I think too many people are going to be on the deck, and, like, it's just not a fun matchup. It's not a fun mirror match. I've played it a couple of times, and it's miserable. Like, you literally just sit there doing nothing, just trying to threaten your card on the field because you're not brave enough to bring your Digimon out of raising because you can't, otherwise they'll end up killing it in response. So, like, it just goes to show that there's just too much removal in Digimon, and, like, they need to chill out on the removal. Especially, like, removal from security, because as I mentioned before with, like, why security control is as good as it is because it has so many removal options to play. Like, cut back on the removal options, and they don't have as many good tech and tools to use, so the deck can't really grow that much. Which is what you want, because you don't want that deck to be around, because that deck is not fun to play against either. But that's why it's in the Toxic 3, because the Toxic 3 are just 3 decks you just don't want to play against, ever. There's the Nidhogg. I think I'm good on Nidhoggs. Can you give me, like, more Group Bs, please? Digimon, can you please give me more Group Bs? At this rate, I'd probably have a hard time making my sales because I need over a playset of all of the cards, and it might look like I'm struggling at this point. We'll put Ancient Guru in the sleeve. Because I can't really sell most of the rares, and I can't really sell most of the uncommons and commons because, like, there's just too many of them, and it's not worth my time and effort to try to sell them. So, this is looking to be pretty rough. I got 2 more boxes, so if I see 2 more Group Bs, I should be okay. Like, I should be in a decent spot, because I think right now, I'm like, what, 6 and... I should be around like 6 of each or something like that. I'm pretty evenly spread, and that's kind of not what I want. Because I want to, like, at least try to be able to make money on the set, and Group B is the only one that actually has money in it. And then, here's a Kari, so that's pretty alright. And then, obviously, as a player, knowing the fact that I'm not going to get a full playset of any of the secrets past the Lucimon is pretty sad. I mean, I could get lucky and I could get an Ancient Grey, but, like, I want the Ancient Garus. Alright, nothing there. I mean, granted, I do have the dash packs and power-up packs that could recoup some of the losses, so thankfully I have those, which I'll open at the end, but, yeah. Ties. I don't know if I'm going to be doing any deck building tonight. I might. Okay, so there's Ancient Gray. So now in my last box, I need that to be another Lucimon for raw value, or another Ancient Garurumon. Or if I high roll, I could get a Lucimon and Ancient Garurumon. So that's obviously like the dream. But yeah. So now this guarantees me my playset of Ancient Grays. And that's already not good, because we're in Group A. I mean, Group A is okay. I think I've seen Group A the most, which is not exactly what I want. Like, it's okay, considering a lot of people are gonna want Nidhoggmon, but, like, at the same time, that's just a lot of Nidhoggmon, and he's not necessarily the greatest of value. Especially since the boxes are seeded. Like, it's still super unfortunate that the boxes are seeded, because it actually ruins the pull rates. Nidhogg alt art, so that's pretty good. I'm 100% selling all of these alt arts. I need to make up something. Double Tamer pack. Two hours in, not bad. Load of nothing. There's the Rise. Like, I can't even be shocked at the surprises, or at, like, what I'm pulling, because I know what they're gonna be. That's like, oh, wow, look, I got this card, that's sick. It's like, nope. I mean, I could do that for these, but obviously for, like, literally almost nothing else. Outside of the first card that tells me what group I'm in. I really hope BT05 is not seeded like this. There's the Nidhogg. My brother was like lucky and high rolled in his two boxes. He literally pulled a full playset of Nidhoggs because in both of his boxes they were like borderline identical. I think it was literally like one secret different, or not secret, one SR difference. So he was like, oh, for two boxes, I felt pretty good knowing I have a playset of the card that I'm looking for. So that felt pretty good, but like, he high rolled good boxes. And both of his box toppers were Marcus, I believe. So let's see. I hope my last box is Yoshino. Okay, so we're on a good track because now we are in group B, which is the good group. So that's exactly what I wanted. But yeah, chat, if you want to ask me anything, like, feel free. Like, I'm pretty open to answer any questions you may have. Whether it's about the set, about the future, about the market, just whatever you feel like you want answered. Hopefully, I can do well in the events, but I'm gonna have to pick, like, I might have to just play something like Security Control, if I want to do well. Just because I don't think a lot of people are playing purple or the damn Devimon deck. But like also if people like are smart enough, they'll just realize that like they'll just start playing from their raising a little bit more. So I don't even know if Security Control is the answer. I feel like it could be, but against certain decks it's definitely a lot harder. Yeah, Ancient Garurumon is definitely having a lot better legs than Ancient Greymon. Just because of Bond of Friendship. Like, he's just good in the Bond of Friendship deck. So, I might actually, because of these pulls, have to try to buy more Ancient Garus. Either that, or I'm gonna have to ask my friend to try to trade. I think he might be receptive of that, where it's just like, hey, I'll literally give you a Digimon deck if you just give me that Ancient Garurumon. I could care less about the other pulls, I just need that Ancient Garurumon. So I might have to ask him for that. Because we split a box, and he pulled the Ancient Garurumon in that box. So I know he has an Ancient Garurumon. And, like, he really likes the pre-release stuff, so he was, like, pretty okay feeling like he wanted to play Digimon. So I just have to ask him to, like, try to trade me that Ancient Guru, just because I'm going to need it. Because what? I need my last box to be either Ancient Guru or, Ancient Guru or Lucimon. Like, that's what I need in my last box, is one of those two. And even then, I don't think I'll have a full playset of Ancient Garurumon. Just because, like, I saw way too many alt arts. Like, this case wasn't terrible, it just wasn't super high rolly. I'll put the alt art Nidhogg in the sleeve. Oh my god, imagine spending money on singles. Huh. Feels bad when you have to do that after you open up the case. That's when it starts to feel really bad. It's like, oh, I opened up a case and you didn't pull everything you needed? Nah, of course not. This is Digimon. You think they give you everything? I mean, they did before. But I honestly think because the boxes are mapped, like, that is actually harming the overall pull rates of certain cards. Yeah, you're buying your singles from me. Okay, so we got a Marcus box. I think this is my first Marcus box. Is it really my first Marcus box? Yeah, this is my first Marcus box. Alright, this is the last box before we go into the power-up packs. So, let's see if we can get the good seed right away. Alright, and we did. Okay. So this is a good sign, chat. This is a really good sign. It means that this box in the close can be really good. Yeah, this is the final box. It only takes me like 2 to 3 hours to actually open up a full case because I don't waste time. I mean, like, I do, but not that much time. Chaosmon and Dark Roar is another clump. Okay, so we spotted a third clump. Because there is Zeed and the Pollen Attack thing. Then there is Darkdramon and Hell's Gate, and now Chaosmon and Dark Roar. I think this is one too. Full Moon Blaster and Yoshi. It feels like one. There's a whole bunch of them. Like, this set is, like, print-wise an absolute disaster. Like, the fact that they have so many clumps, but clumping wasn't a new concept. Like, there were clumps in the other sets too, but, like, the fact that there's so many clumps and there's mapping, it's just, it's insane. There's the Pluto, exactly in the order that they normally are. This pack feels weird. Alright. I was hoping something weird would come from it. 3 uncommons, then the commons. Trident Revolver. Trident Revolver and Marine Chimeramon feel like it's another one. Alright, so we got those. Oh, this is baller music. Why is this one so much harder to open? Holy biscuits, it's like the packaging it feels different. And of course, War Greymon was in there. Oh my gosh. How's it coming, bro? So far, a little bit worrisome, but I should be able to fulfill your order. Like, I was hitting too many of the bad, seeds, so, like, it just was really unfortunate. So, like, right now, I'm on a pretty good seed, so I'm hoping this is probably... What do I want this to be? I want this to be group... I guess I just, at this point, want more Nidhogg's. Like, just give me all of the Nidhogg's. Like, if... Okay, so, Beowulfmon, so that means we are on the worst one, which is, Group C. So, we get the best one and the worst one, so I'm just hoping the alt arts or secrets are really good, to really bring this box around. But yeah, like, the fact that, like, seeding changes the box EV dramatically. Because if you're guaranteed to see one bad seed, then, like, that just hurts. It really does. Because if you don't get the one good seed out of the 3 of them, like, it ruins the entire box. And you have to... Oh, there we go. Huh. Lucimon... in the closing box. So now we just need our alt art to be just as equally insane, and then this box is fantastic. Alright. Yeah, Kari and Pollen Spray, that's a clump. Oh, Roxas, PM me on Discord, your order again, so I could put it together on stream. Because I'll be doing the same with True Pain. I'll be putting together, his order on stream as well, so that way I can guarantee that I already have it made. So that way I can ship it out basically tomorrow. I'll have to check the pins. If you want to check the pins, go ahead. Just to double make sure that it's there. So that way I know for a fact that I have it. And then I still gotta PM you the prices, but like, it shouldn't be that bad. Like, to be honest. Because the majority of what you want is pretty low rarity, so it's not gonna cost you an arm and a leg. I don't know if you saw on my DC. Wait, I don't know if you saw on my DC. My team is giving me all of the commons through rares that I need. Okay, that's totally fine. True Pain. So, I could just easily subtract that from the order. Does that include the Chaos Moans? Oh, that's what we don't want to see. Wow. Alright, so this box is done. The fifth Lucimon feels pretty good because I could just sell it to pay for the Ancient Gurus. Because I will have to buy Ancient Gurus. Yeah, you still need the Chaoses? Okay, then I got you covered on the Chaoses then. So let me open the Dash Packs and Power Up Packs, and then I will make your order on stream. Just again, so that way I know I for sure have it built and ready, and I could ship it off tomorrow. Because usually I'm pretty good when it comes to shipping. Alright, so now that the hype of actually opening up all the boxes is gone, as far as Tamers go, we got a lot of Izzies, which is probably one of the higher value box toppers, which is like good and bad. We got 1 Marcus, 2 Tais, 1 Thomas, 2 Yoshinos, 2 Karis, and 4 Izzies. So, box toppers were pretty okay. The only one that I really wanted to see more of is Yoshino, just because Yoshino comes with Lucimon. Like, so that's about it. I'll worry about those in a second. Do we do Dash Packs or Power Up Packs first? Chat, what do you feel like I should open first? Dash Pack or Power Up Pack? I'll give you a second while I drink some water. Power up? Power? Okay. So we will go with the 12 Power Up Packs. So mathematically, I should see a full playset of all of the cards between foil and non-foil. But obviously, math is wrong. Math doesn't exist. Math is not real. So, Gatomon, Agumon. Here, there we go. I should have been doing this for you guys. That's very... Alright, pack 2. Palmon and Lobomon. I guess I could do it like foil set, not foil set. I don't know. Pack 3. Lobomon foil Gato. Pack 4. Devimon. Oh, another foil Lagoonimon. Pack 5. Gatomon foil Palmon. It wasn't reversed, so like basically the way the camera is angling, it's like down here, so like if I were to play a game, like it's fine, like I'm upside down, but outside of that, like yeah, it's kind of reversed. Then we have Dandevi and Palmon. So maybe I should figure out a way to do this a little bit differently. Sunarizamon foil Lobo. Come on. Not foil Lobo, foil Palmon. Is there any, like, price difference between the foil and not foil version just because they have the same rarity? Or, like, they have the same prevalence? Is there actually a price difference? Another Palmon and another Devimon. Yeah, because, like, each pack has a foil and not foil. So Palmon, Gatomon. So I already have a full playset of Gatomon, Palmon, and Lobomon. So, Sunarizumon, another foil Lagoonimon? Wow. Alright, so I'm hoping this one has Sunarizumon Dandevi. That's what I'm hoping this one has. And... oh man, Agunimon, Sunarizumon. Okay, not the worst. That's the first normal Agunimon, too. That's funny. Alright, so, obviously the math was not in my favor, so I have 5 Palmons, or 6 Palmons, 4 Lobomons, 3 Sunarizumons, 3 Dandevis, 4 Gatos, and 4 Agunis. So, theoretically, if these Palmons were literally here, then mathematically this would have been exactly the outcome that I would have wanted, normally. Lowest foil for Palmon is 46, the lowest normal one is 43. Okay, yeah, so there's not a difference just because, like, it's just as easy to pull a foil as it is a not foil, so it's the same prevalence, which is what I thought. So I might have to try to trick people on Facebook then to... well, actually, I don't... hold on. I just want to see, like, what playsets I have. So, I have previously, 1 Sunarizumon, so that means I have a full playset of Sunarizumons. I have a full playset... okay, so I do have a full playset of everything, just some extras. Got it. So, can't complain about the power-ups. I know these cards are, like, insanely important, so glad that I was able to snag borderline almost a full playset. Mathematically, it worked out relatively well. Considering I definitely wanted to try to sell some Palmons, just because this card is, like, money. I even have a full foil... I have a full foil playset from this power-up pack. So, I'd probably say my power-up pack was pretty alright. Alright. Now, we got this. I hate single card packs. Black War Gray at the start. So I should mathematically see 4 full playsets of each of the 3 cards. Mathematically again. So Grand Kawaga, but obviously because math didn't work out exactly the way I wanted in the last one, I'm hoping that, like, if I see more of one card, it's gonna be Metal Guru, just because that card's insane. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Disaster struck. Ah, the card fell. I still couldn't even tell what it was. Oh my god, I am struggling so hard. And of course it was a Metal Guru. Just of course. So I guess I'll just put it like this, just because, like, value-wise, lowest, medium, high. But yeah, this goes to show you, like, as I was saying, like, these cards shouldn't be as much as these cards, just because these are easier to get than these. Because I ordered 4 starter decks online, and I'm going to be getting 2 more dash packs with those starter decks. So it's just like, seriously guys, come on. Second Black War. I actually want to build, like, Zubagon Punch with him. I think that's going to be a really fun deck. Like, Black War Greymon, Zubagon Punch with Blastmon. That just sounds fun. And another one. Depending on the price, if you have extras, you might be interested in Black War Greys. Yeah, that's fine. Like, I know he's the cheapest one. I just don't know his current price. I think it's like, maybe, like, $4, I think. Like, he can't be more than $4 or $5. He just can't be, right? Oh my gosh. So, I already have a full playset of Black Wars. There's the Metal Guru. Oh gosh. I'm gonna go to dinner, so message me when you're done. Yeah, I'm just gonna put your order together on stream. So you're good to do whatever you need to. True Pain. But I'll definitely have enough Black Wars if you're interested. I just need to look up what their value is. Security attack +5 with Black War Gray and final Zubagon Punch. Well, so you use this Digiburst. So, like, the whole idea of, like, the whole combo is, like, you use this Digiburst and then you just slowly reduce the amount of security tech pluses he has. So, like, you built him up once to have over 13 for Zubagon Punch to put him to 16, so the stats on Zubagon Punch stay, and then you just swing, Digiburst, get rid of some stuff, swing, Digiburst, get rid of some stuff, and then he just, like, becomes progressively weaker. But, like, he still retains the Zubagon Punch, which is all you care about. So, like, it's almost like the reverse Grand Kawaga, where it's just, like, you need a better setup than Grand Kawaga in order to make, like, Black War insane. But, like, just the first, but, like, just the first couple of checks off of Black War is probably the scariest part, because if you build them correctly... Oh my god, I'm getting so many Black Wars. This is not good. But, like, if you build Black War correctly, like, you could build them with all of the reboot stuff. So, like, with Sunarizumon underneath him. So, what would you need? So, you'd need to give him reboot? No, but... I don't know. The stack is hard. Like, the figuring out that stack is going to be the hardest part. Let alone trying to consistently get to it. Because ideally you'd want him to have Security Attack Plus on his first 2 swings, because he gets a total of 3 swings. So ideally you want him to have Zubagon, you'd want him to have Security Attack Plus, but there's no feasible way of doing that because of Sunarizumon. Well, I mean, you could do it with Sunarizumon, but, like, then you have to build him, so, like, you could either build him with Sunarizumon and Blocker, or you could build him with Reboot. Yeah, but how are you going to give him Reboot, though, with Sunarizumon underneath? Because you need him to have Reboot before Zubagon Punch. Yeah, but you still need to figure out how to give him Reboot before Zubagon Punch. That's what I'm trying to get at. Like, that's probably the ideal stack for, like, max damage. But even, like, and that's just on the first swing, and then you just get diminishing returns on each of the following swings. But, like, you need to still, like, I don't think you could reasonably put Sunarizumon underneath unless you have the blocker underneath. So, like, there's no, like, super feasible way of doing it. Yeah, Zubagon Punch gives Reboot. I have to read the timing, though. Because if the timing is wrong, then Zubagon Punch will give Reboot too late. And then you won't get all of the Zubagon Punch buffs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. So I got even distribution. So this worked out the way I thought it would. So I literally get to keep a playset and sell a playset. Awesome. Oh, that's just the art on the card. I'm like, wait, what's this spec? Alright. Oh, you just typed it? So, main, one of your Digimon gets plus 3000 DP until the end of your opponent's next turn. Then, if that Digimon has 16 or more DP, that Digimon gains blocker Okay, so it gives the DP before the other buffs. So if you don't have a way to make the Black War Greymon 13 going into Zubagon Punch, then he will not retain the buffs. So you need to make him 13. So in the stack that you typed in chat earlier, there's no way that you could give him Reboot to get him to the 13 to get all of the additional buffs from all of the Greymon line. So that's not going to work. So you have to do Blocker Kaporimon, Sunarizumon, and Megadramon in order to give him 13 or wait, is he 12? Oh, he's not even 12. Oh, that's bad. So how do we get him to 13 then? Oh, you're using BT05 Black War Grey? I mean, yeah, that's a little bit easier. I'm talking about like BT04 for this War Grey. Yeah, I understand that's how your build works. Alright. So now the fun part is seeing how much of these that I got. So we'll flip them around. So I could actually do it like reviewing each of the packs. So we will do A, B, C, and then secrets? Sure. Shoot. So this is a B. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So this is how it's gonna work. Because I know the C. So it went that, and that. Okay. So we could visibly see which seed I got more often than not. And then alt arts, I guess, can go here. So Blastmon takes that slot. So it went Mirage, Gogma, Rise, Nidhogg. Yeah. And then Lucimon, Mirage, Alt Art. That's super unfortunate. Okay. And then we went Lobo, Lila, Alda, Blast, something like that. Either way, that's as close as it's gonna get. Then we got Alt Art Lucimon. Oh my god, the Alt Art Lucimons. I really wish I could sell them, but I need them. Well, I mean, I guess I could sell like 2 of them. So Nidhogg, Rise, Gogma, that. Then Alda, Lila, Dandevi, this. Alt Art Chaosmon felt pretty good. There's a Ancient. And Alda, Lila. Yeah, so far just seeing a lot of A's and C's, it feels, just going back and recapping, it just feels so bad knowing how often I saw them. Alt Art, Beowulf, Lila, Alda, Blast, then Dandevi, War, Pluto, you. This was the box right here, though. Like, Lucimon, Alt Art, Ancient Greymon, and then unfortunately I hit C, and then I fortunately got B. This box sucked. What was the secret? Oh, it was just another alt art. See, I saw way too many double alt art boxes. I think that's what really hurt. And my alt arts weren't super great. Oh, wow, this is a really weird B seed. Yeah, that was definitely a really weird B seed. Yandevi, War, Pluto, Nidhogg, Yu, Rise, Gogma, Mirage. Ancient Guru, Dandevi, and then Alda, Lila, Bayo. I think the Dandevi in your... Oh, no, so it's not Blast. So I'm sorting it not necessarily by, like, the Digimon. I'm sorting it by the seeds. So there's 3 possible, like, pack distributions because they're mapped. So you could either get Group A, Group B, or Group C. So that's kind of how I'm organizing them, is based on what group I saw the most. So, Ancient, and then Nidhogg. So, like, in this group, like, this is Group B, and in this Group B, I got a Blastmon. So sometimes in Group B, it'll be Blastmon or Dandevi. It really is kind of just random on what it is there. But yeah, I'm just organizing it by seed. Although 5 Lucemon box feels pretty good, or 5 Lucemon case seems pretty good. Yeah, so like Chaos, Pluto, Volder, and then Blast was in here, and then this was a Dandevi, Alda, Lila, and Bayo. So, how many of each seed did I see? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, I saw 8 seed A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 seed B. And I think Aldamon's the only consistent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, I saw an 8 even split between all of them, which mathematically is correct. Like, mathematically, that's what should happen. Which means the Blastmons and the Dandevimons should be relatively evenly split between these two. Although I think I have a lot of Dandevis, actually. I don't have a lot of Blasts. Wow. Okay, that's odd. I have like a butt ton of Dandevis. Like, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6, 7, 8, 9 Dandevis, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Blasts. So one of my Dandevis mathematically should have been a Blastmon, and then the box was basically as even as it possibly can get across the board outside of my secrets. So my secrets, I only got 2 Ancient Garurumons, but I got, well, technically 3, but 4 Ancient Greys, and then 5 Lucemons. Which, like, this is the high roll right here. Like, seeing as many Lucemons as I possibly can just feels very good. But it does mean I'm going to need some more Ancient Garus. Actually, do I need any more Ancient Garus? Hold on. I'm just checking. Yeah, I am going to need a total of 1 Ancient Garurumon. Oh my god. Seriously? Yep. Wow. So, even from all of my previous pulls, I only have 1 spare Ancient Guru that you're not seeing here. So I actually have to get 1 Ancient Garurumon in order to have a full playset of everything. Oh my god. Utter madness. And then, my alt-art pulls weren't, like, too horrendous. Like, I mean, okay, granted, the fact that I saw 2 Zeeds was pretty bad. And then I saw 2 Nidhoggs, which is really... Or 3 Nidhoggs, hello. How many Mirages? I saw 2 Mirages. This is the butt right here. 2 Mirages. That could have been literally anything else. 1 Lobo, 1 Aguni, 1 Rise, 1 Dan, 1 Blast, 1 Chaos. So, like, they were pretty spread out. Can't really complain there. So yeah, now it's the fun part where I get to make orders for people. So first, actually, let me just combine what I previously pulled with what I currently have, and then I could assess and evaluate from there. Because I need to know how much I have total of these cards in order to see what I need and what I can sell and what I should be getting rid of. So I am just taking them out. And then I already know I have one extra Wargrey and one extra Volder Arm because I'm borrowing some from my brother. Alderman. So that is Nidhogg, Beowulf. Oh wait, I totally missed a Dan Devi. Dan Devi, Rise. Well, I guess the alt arts don't really count. Because I'm just selling those immediately anyway. Agma. Rise. Blast. Mirage. And then I guess I should have a filler slot for... so I know I have an extra one of you and an extra one of you. Okay. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 4 for me, 6 to sell. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 4 for me, others to sell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So again, 4 for me, the rest to sell. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4 for me, the rest to sell. Oh my god, I have so many freaking Dan Devis. It's actually insane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think out of all of the cards, I think I have the most of Dan Devis. So 4 for me, the rest to sell. Although I might just keep like an extra 2 Dan Devis for Megazoo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4 for me, the rest to sell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4 for me, the rest to sell. That's over here, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 4 for me, 5 to sell. Oh my god. I need to sell more. I don't, like, the even distribution really is sucking. Like, it's good that it happened, but, like, it's bad that it's seeded and it happened that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 4 for me, the rest to sell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4 for me, the rest to sell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4 for me, the rest to sell. Do I actually have a lower amount of Beowulf mons? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I do. Wow. 4 for me, the rest to sell. And then Lucimon, probably just gonna... I'm probably actually just gonna sell the 2 alt arts, just because money. I have to keep all of you, and then I can probably just sell the alt art because I have a full playset here. Okay. That's probably good enough. Maybe just keep 1 just to have a full playset of Lucimons. So, Lucimon, so these are to sell. So, sell pile, keep pile. Obviously, I'm going to be selling all of the box toppers because I don't care. Obviously, I'm going to be selling almost all of the alt arts because, again, I don't really care. I know I have a full 8 and 8, so 4 and 4, 4 and 4, 4 and 4. So I have a full extra playset of those. And then I guess I should take out my power-up cards and combine them, just so I know how many I have of each. Which I know these are the cards everyone's going to be asking me for. Everyone's going to be asking me for these. So, Lobomons. How many Lobomons do I have? Is that it for Lobomons? Yeah, it is. Okay. So, Lobomons, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, I have a total of 1 extra Lobomon. So, I'll probably just sell a normal one, just so I can keep a 50-50 between foil and not foil. Actually, no. I'll sell a foil. Agunimons. I'll probably just sell all of the foil ones, to be honest, because I have a full playset already. So I had a full playset beforehand, and now I have an extra full playset. So, wait. I have 1 normal. Okay, so I guess I'm going to have to keep a full foil playset, just because, like, I don't have enough not foil ones. I literally only have, like, 3 not foil ones. I mean, I guess I could do 3 and 1. That's whatever. 3 and 1. Sure. Gatomons. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Gatomons. 2 over here. Sunarizamons. 1, 2, 3, 4. I literally just have a full playset of Sunarizamons. Can't sell those. Dan Devies. Or Demi Devies. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I only have 1 extra that I can sell. Yeah, 1 extra that I can sell. And then Palmons. I have a bunch of Palmons, which is good. I want Palmons because Palmon is money. So I have 3 non-foil ones, and I'll keep a foil one. And then I have a full extra playset. So I have a full playset of Palmons. Alright. And then I'll just take out the extra Rise and the extra Z, just to get rid of them. Is that everything? Alright, that is everything. So now I'm on the fun part where I get to make people's orders. So I get to remove stuff before they even hit the shop. So let's go. True Pain. We'll start with True Pain. Oh, you're playing in Gyroshan's True Pain. Yeah, that's fair. Okay. So, you want... you need 3 Rises. There we go. That's better. Now you guys can't see it. So, you need 3 Rises. You're probably not going to want to spend the money on the alt arts. So where's the Rise? Here's Rise. So 3 Rise. Yeah, I have a full playset for you, Mary. Like, don't worry, Mary. I have a full playset for you. Like, it just barely works out. So, like, we're all good. Then I need 2 Nidhogg's. So 2 Nidhogg's. So 3 Rise, 2 Nidhogg's. 2 Aldemons. So 2 Aldemons. 3 Lilas. And then 2 normal Chaosmons. I'll pull those out in a second. 3 Blasts. So 3 Blasts. So 3 Blasts, and then he needs 2 normal Chaosmons, so I'll pull those out in a second. I could literally probably just go into almost any one of my boxes and should have 1 to 2 of them. There's 1 Chaos. Oh, that was a 1 Chaos box. Unlucky. I was hoping off the bat I'd pull a double Chaosmon box so I'd only have to search through 1. There's the second Chaos and 2 Chaoses. Okay. Alright, so that's his order. And then I gotta pull up your order, Mary. Or your order, Roxas. How do I, on mobile, do I have the ability to look at the pins? Oh, pinned messages. That's really awkward. Okay, yeah, I see it, Mary. Or, I see it, Roxas. Oops. So, as far as, high rarity cards, because you basically just want a full playset of, like, literally everything red. So, you want, the 4, Rises. And then everything else is pretty much low rarity. So, I don't think anyone else has anything specifically coming from me. So, like, if anyone wants to, like, order something from me before I post them on TCG Player, like, probably now is the time. This is what my master said of everything. And then I will have to ask him for that, Ancient Guru, my friend. So I'll get Mary's order all together first. So you just want the good red stuff. I can respect it. No Geos? You don't want Geo? That's fine. That's just less cards I have to ship to you. I might throw it at you anyway, just because, but whatever. Agus, you need the Agu? Voltramon, so Agu, Voltramon, Victory, Zubagon Punch, just looking for red cards. There's the Agu again. I know, this is the most riveting part. Just me fishing through cards to find what my friends want to buy from me. There's another Agu. There's another Volk. Another Agu. Wait, did that box seriously have a full playset of Agumons? Holy biscuits! Like, I knew you were gonna get at least three of them, but, like, this box had literally 4 Agumons already in it? Jeez. How does that even happen? I mean, I know how it happens. It's rhetorical. Because, like, out of the commons, like, yeah, like, that box that I just fished through had, like, 4, 3, and 2. Wow. That was an awkward box. I should have at least got another Zubagon Punch. And then you wanted 2 Sealstras. Two Air of Dragons. The music should almost be done, because it's like a 3.5 hour music track of just good old classical music. Sealstras. And then Victory. Oh, god dang it. Why the heck did it do that? Okay, there we go. So Victory, Trident Revolver, Marcus. So Victory, Shine, Shine, Marcus, Izzy, Trident, Trident, Victory. Okay, so that's all that box had. And Monochromon set? Why do you want the Monochromon? I'm not questioning it. Like, I'm just curious. Why do you want the Monochromons? This is news to me, Mary. Or Roxas. So, I have the full playset of the Agumons. So, I have the full playset of the Air of Dragons and the Sealstras that you asked for. So I need to fish out 2 more Victories, 1 more Volcanic. Yeah, 1 more Volcanic, 2 more Victories, some more Shines, more Rises, Marcus and Izzy. Okay, so that's probably what, 1 more box? Digging through 1 more box is worth? I'll add the Monochromons later. Okay, so, like, Roxas goes by a couple of different names that I know him by. So there's, like, Roxas, there's Mary, and there's Jonathan. So it's just, like, I literally have called him that all of the time. No, the Monochromons are in the next set. Oh, right. Oh, yeah, this is Vermilion. I'm like, wait a second, what? There's another Zubagon Punch. Was it 3 Zubagon Punches or 4? I forgot. 4. There's the 4th Voltramon. Right now, Steven, I'm just putting the two orders that I had together. So that way I don't forget to do that later, because sometimes I do forget. So I have the full playset of Zubagon Punches and the Voltramons. So I just need to finish the playsets of all of these. So all of those are rares? Okay. That saves me a lot of time, because I could just dig straight for the rares. So, there's a Shine, there's an Izzy, there's a Marcus, there's 2 Victories, so we're done with looking for Victories. Yeah, you missed all of the fun. I had some... Okay, so, like, to summarize things, my polls were really freaking even. Like, they were actually scary even. I'm also going to try to upload this on YouTube. So hopefully it'll be on there as well. But, like, my pulls were ridiculously even. Which is, like, both a good thing and a bad thing. Like, it's a good thing that they were even because, like, it took all of the RNG out. But, like, it was a bad thing considering, like, I obviously wanted to see more of the money cards and less of the not money cards. So, yeah. Done with Izzy's. And then moving on to the next box. Oh, done with Shines. So we just got Marcus and Trident Revolver left. Like, I had some good boxes, though. Good or even, like, good, even, or shitty? Oh, the mapping was kind of like... Wait, I see those Lucimons? Yeah, I have, I pulled 5 Lucimons. So, I pulled 2 alt arts and then 4 normal ones. So, I'm probably going to sell an alt art one. Although, like, one of the boxes that the Lucimon came in was, like, absolute fire. Like, you could get some fire boxes and fire pulls, but, like, when you whiff, oh my god, you whiff hard. Like, it makes it not even worth buying the set at $100 a booster box. It literally can be that bad. Alright. Alright, so I got your order together, and then I got True Pain's order together. So, if anyone needs anything from me, figure out a way to PM me, because otherwise, probably after the stream, these are immediately going up on TCG Player. Immediately. Like, I need to sell these like they're hotcakes, except less than hotcakes, because the value on a lot of the cards have gone so down that, like, some of them aren't even worth selling anymore. So, like, Black Spawn is probably not even worth me selling. So, like... Yeah, I needed these up on TCG Player like yesterday. Yeah, like, I know Lucimon is, like, for some people, like, insanely hard to pull. So, where's my 5th Lucimon? Yeah, so there's the 5th Lucimon. See? 5 Lucimons. Oh, 2 Chaos Mons? Yeah, I could fish out 2 Chaos Mons. I think because those prices are good. Yeah, I'll fish out 2 Chaos Mons for you. Alright. Chaos Mon... Chaosmon A. Nope. Gonna have to go through another box. No, I think getting some Chaosmons, Roxas, is definitely a good thing. Like, pick those up now, because who knows what'll happen to them later. Now I just gotta price out everything for you. I'm expecting the level of luck on BT05. Oh, I hope they don't have mapping for BT05 because that would suck. That would actually suck. It's not like the mapping is like a bad thing if you're just buying booster boxes anyway, but like it does just suck the fact that they are mappable. Alright. Here, let me put the Marcuses up front so I know that this is your order. Alright. So yeah, this is literally my playset of all of the high rarity cards in the set, and I don't even have a full playset of everything in the set. So like, The one thing I'm missing is one Ancient Garurumon, and then I have a complete playset of everything. So that's but I didn't pull in the case a full playset of Ancient Garus to begin with. I only pulled 2 of them, and I was lucky enough from my previous boxes to have at least 1. So I'm still, even with 13 boxes, missing a full playset. Any Demi-Devi promos? Why, yes. As far as for sale, I have a total of 1 of them for sale. Yeah, I have 1 Devi for sale. So, like, okay, so in terms of power-up and dash pack cards for sale, just as a quick recap, I have a full foil playset of Palmons for sale. I have 1 Demi-Devi promo for sale, 2 Gatomons, both foil, a full foil set of Agunimons, 1 foil Lobomon, a full set of each of the dash pack cards. So I have 4 Black War Greys, 4 Grand Kawagas, and 4 Metal Gars. And then just a metric butt ton of alt arts, and then just a whole bunch of, I guess, pseudo garbage. But yeah, outside of that, I literally have a full playset of everything, including dash pack cards and all that good stuff. So literally this whole pile right here is probably going to be going up on TCG Player tonight. And then this is my keep pile, and then these are the 2 orders that I'm going to be mailing out tomorrow because people pre-messaged me, although I need to make them pay. So, these won't go out until they pay, and hopefully they pay tonight. Oh no, I'm out of water. Now I'm out of water. And then obviously all of the box toppers are going to be going up for sale. So in terms of box toppers, I got 2 Karis, 4 Izzies, 2 Tais, 1 Marcus, 1 Thomas, and 2 Yoshis. If you had the money. I know, unfortunately, I can only help people to such an extent, but I do actually need to try to recover my expenditure off of this set, because, like, whew, this set, absolutely brutal. Like, this set is a borderline bloodbath. Like, if I didn't already have my case already invested, there's no way I would ever have bought a case. Especially not at the price people are selling them for now. So, like, if I was literally buying a case for, like, $1,200, no, forget it. Like, 1.2K? Absolutely forget it. Anything less than 1.2K, it's probably okay, but, like, it's still just a very volatile, high-risk set just because there's so much out there. And, like, I think that's, like, both a good thing and a bad thing, where it's just, like, there's so much out there, but at the same time, at what price point does it even become worth it? Is there a way to, like, cut this? I guess, I'll have to, like, stop the stream and then reload it real quick, just so I could, like, save this part for the VOD, and, like, do all of the extra stuff for later. So, I'm gonna, like, temporarily stop the stream and then reload it just so I could save this part for YouTube, even though I doubt YouTube will even make it this far. If you do make it this far, YouTube, congratulations. I don't know. You get a prize. You can have a cookie. So yeah. I guess I'll just close it like a YouTube video. So that's all I really have for this video, guys. If you want, I'll have everything uploaded on TCG Player, hopefully the night of this recording. So that'll be that. And yeah. Polls were pretty good. Box opening is always fun, or case opening is always fun. So, if you are actually watching this live, don't go away. I'm just going to stop the stream and reload it.